What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Outer Space Reviews. I'm Chris, your host, but once again, we are joined by the lovely Lost Kiwi Designs.
Hello.
So today's episode, as you've seen previously, we've already done the Kamen Rider Zero-One Hiden Zero-One driver. But in this episode, we're doing every Progrise key that Aruto has used in the series. So I'm dressed as Aruto, while we got LKD dressed as Izu. Let's get started with the first one, shall we? So as you saw in our very first review episode up here, we reviewed the Hiden Zero-One driver. Ooh. Now, it's been many years since that belt has come out, and we finally managed to track down all the Progrise keys for it. So we're going to bypass reviewing the Hiden Zero-One driver again. We will be reviewing the Rising Hopper Progrise key, but we'll be reviewing the Memorial Edition Rising Hopper Progrise key. We're only going to be doing two. It's going to be a very long episode, so it's going to be in two parts. This will be part one, where we only show the first two. So first of all, we have the Rising Hopper Memorial Progrise key.
And the Secretary Izu Progrise Key Memorial Edition.
What makes these Progrise keys special? Do you know?
This one sparkles.
Oh, that is a good reason. But they come with voice clips. So when you first get these out of the box, they're set to DX mode. So when you click it,
Grasshopper's ability.
They'll just keep looping around and around and around. But when we hold it, hear that sound? That means they've changed to Memorial mode. So what that means is when you press the button from now on, you'll get a whole bunch of quotes from the TV show. Same goes with the Izu one.
So when this one starts, it's the quick quote version. So if I run through now, it'll have some quick Izu quotes.
Secretary.
And then if I hold the button, it goes into extended quote mode.
Take off toward a dream.
As you can see, wow, those lines go on for a while, and there are a few of them.
So you guys don't want to really see us playing with them, pushing the button, making all these quotes that you don't really understand. So what we're going to do is we're now going to show it on the belt. Let's go.
Jump! Authorize. Progrise. Rising up. A jump to the sky turns to a rider kick. Zero-One, それが俺の名だ。お前を止められるのはただ一人。俺だ。Rising impact. Rising impact. Secretary. Secretary. Izu. Izu.
社長秘書の伊豆と申します。私についてきてください。はい。我が社の社長の座に承知いたしました。アルト様の夢で今のははい。アルトじゃないと。
Dream rise. Progrise. I'm going toward the dream with the president. Secretary. Izu. Take off. Impact.
Now, like every other episode, you've seen us play it on the belt, but you've never seen us transform with it. So we're going to upload ourselves to the Zaya server, and we're gonna transform. Let's go! Whoa, this is a pretty cool place you brought us to.
I believe this was a far more suitable location for us to do our Henshin sequences.
Huh, well then, in that case, let's get to it, shall we?
Zero-One Driver. Jump. Authorize.
Henshin!
Progrise. Rise. Rising hopper.
A jump to the sky turns to a rider kick.
Wow, that was crazy, right? We'll have to make a short out of that, won't we? Now that the memorials are taken care of, let's move on to the regular DX stuff, shall we?
And I have them right here.
Whoa, that was quick.
Biting Shark, Flying Falcon, Freezing Bear,
Rawr,
and Flaming Tiger.
rawr. Cool, so let's get started with Biting Shark. We have the Biting Shark Progrise Key. So let's have a quick search to see if we can still find them for you guys. Let's
Telling me to murder all humans.
Oh dear.
We have
No. That's that. Look at that one. That one's an SG. That's a candy toy. We don't want that. Keep looking. We gotta find the DX one.
my apologies.
Okay, let's go. Let's continue.
It has been found.
Ooh,
Right here. 800 yen, about $8 US.
that's pretty good. It's time to transform on the belt.
Shark's ability. Authorize. Progrise. Kitty bye. Biting shark. Fins that can tromp through concrete. Biting impact.
Now that the transformation is done, may you please return the Progrise Key?
Okay, jump. So, what's the next one?
Flying Falcon.
Ooh, with the Flying Falcon, it technically was the first Progrise Key to be released. It even preceded the Hiden Zero-One driver because it came out around the time that Kamen Rider Zero was finishing because it appeared in the Kamen Rider Zero movie. So let's find out to see if it's still available to purchase, shall we?
Here we are. Only 300 yen.
No. That's a candy toy. I said no more candy toys.
My apologies. I shall look again. That didn't take long. Here we are. For 4,500 yen.
That's if you want the belt. So if you haven't got the belt and you want 2 Progrise Keys to begin with, yeah, buy that one. But unfortunately, it's sold out here.
Here we are. It's 1,500 yen.
So that's not too bad. This one's for an unopened one, but they did have some alternatives for 800 yen. So that's pretty good. You can get an opened one. It might be a little bit scratched, but you still get something in hand that you can play with. Speaking of playing with, let's Henshin.
Falcon's ability. Authorize. Progrise. Fly to the sky. Flying Falcon. Spread your wings and prepare for a force. Flying impact.
Right, now that we're finished with Flying Falcon, let's move on to the next one. Gah, gah. What's next?
Next we have Freezing Bear.
Wow, ooh, it's making me cold thinking about it. Aruto-chan, Naito! You didn't do
My
it.
hands were full.
Freezing Bear, the third auxiliary Progrise Key of the series. Is it easy to get? Let's go for a quick deep dive, shall we?
has been found.
Yes.
Here we have the DX Freezing Bear Progrise Key for 800 yen.
That's really good. So they do have multiple. That means you'll easily be able to grab them. So hopefully at this point, if you are grabbing them, remember to get them from the same store. This episode is not sponsored by Mandarake. I just like Mandarake. You can shop on all your favorite stores as you normally would, but this is just a recommendation on Mandarake because you can find them for a decent price with okay shipping. Let's show what it can do on the belt.
Polar Bear's ability. Authorize. Progrise. Attention freeze. Freezing bear. Bear's breath is cold as Arctic winds. Freezing impact.
Now that that one's taken care of, let's move on to the next Progrise Key. Boop. Now, what have we got next?
Appears next, we have Flaming Tiger.
A tiger? That's terrific. Rawr. Haha. Arutaja Naito. Moving on to Flaming Tiger. Fire. Now it's the 4th auxiliary Progrise Key. Hopefully we can find another one for you guys to grab and add to your collection.
It has been found.
Yes.
We have here the DX Flaming Tiger Progrise Key for 800 yen. It appears you can get it for as low as 600 yen secondhand.
Wow, that's even better. So it's time to get this kitty cat on the belt. That was terrible. It's time to see this tiger's claws.
Tiger's ability. Authorize. Progrise. Explosive power of 100 bombs. Flaming impact.
Now that we're finished with Flaming Tiger, it's time to move on to the next Progrise Key. But I don't see any more after this.
Next, we have the Breaking Mammoth Progrise Key.
Ooh.
But in order to make that, I will have to take the Mammoth Humagear Zetsumetsu Progrise Key. It is done.
Whoa. Wow. How did she do it? How did she do it?
Robo magic does indeed
Whoa.
exist. Don't think I should tell the humans that.
Uh-oh. So now we got the Breaking Mammoth Progrise Key. The bad news with this one is that it comes packaged with a robot. Now the robot box is about yay big. The toy itself is about that big. It's a big box. So you're not paying for the item itself. You're going to be paying for the shipping. The shipping is going to be redonkulous. So my recommendation is, if you can find, my recommendation is, if you can find it out of the package just as is, highly recommend purchasing it because you will be spending at least 30 to 40 on shipping for it alone.
That sounds very inefficient.
It very much is, but it's because no one wants the robot, only want the Progrise Key. So let's have a quick look for you guys, shall we?
I have found it.
Yes. What do we got?
We have here the Breaking Mammoth and Breaking Mammoth Progrise Key. It says in the title it comes with the Progrise Key, so I assume this is what you are after.
Unfortunately, no. So you got to be careful when you're looking for the Breaking Mammoth Progrise Key. You can find the Breaking Mammoth robot, but for this one, for the cost of 1,000, it's actually missing the Progrise Key. So you're going to get everything shipped to you, expensive shipping, and then you're going to open up the box and go, where's the Progrise Key? So be careful.
the wig went right into my eye, and I was like, I was malfunctioning. Error. Ow. I have found it.
Cool. What do we got this time?
We have here the DX Breaking
Ooh.
Mammoth and Breaking Mammoth.
Error.
Yeah.
With this one, it's 600 yen, so it's cheaper than the one that we saw before, out of box. But unfortunately, once again, no Breaking Mammoth Progrise Key. Ugh. So we're gonna have to keep looking again. So
Here we are. This one says it comes with the Progrise Key.
it's unopened, and it does include the Progrise Key, but you are paying quite a bit on shipping because it's in the box. So you're probably looking at about,
Calculating now. It is approximately 5,000 yen.
it is about that just via the box itself. So that's 5,000 yen. You're looking at about $550 US just to ship this one item. Ugh. So do yourselves a favor and go on Yahoo Auction Japan. Try our Buy link. Here's the link up here to the Buy episode where we teach you how to look for Kamen Rider stuffs, and use that code if you haven't already. Plug, 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 plug. Enough about that. Let's just show you what the Progrise Key does in the belt.
Like a machine. Breaking impact.
And that's the Breaking Mammoth Progrise Key. So that's pretty much all of Zero-One's... Ooh,
Hold on. Wasn't there one more in the Terubi-kun special?
there is, yes.
I have it right here. The Hopping Kangaroo Progrise Key.
You must be hopping mad if you think I'm going to review that one. Ha ha ha! Aruto Naito!
Kangaroo mate.
So, we're not doing that particular form on this episode. We do not have the DX one, and it was just for one episode as a one-off thing. I believe that's all of Zero-One's forms that he's used up
Hold
to...
on.
Ooh.
That is not all of the forms that he uses. We are only up to episode 9.
But in order to use this next form, we're going to have to be a bit sneaky, and we're going to have to hack into MetsubouJinrai in order to gain access to this one. So we're going to be a bit careful when we do this one.
Commence hacking.
Uh-oh. There might be an error. Maybe there won't be any adverse effects.
I have here the MetsubouJinrai Forceriser.
How exactly are we going to use that one?
Well,
Ah! Oh, that one was very painful. With that, we better put that one on the display and finish up the episode. How's that sound?
Jump! Henshin! Rising up! A jump to the sky turns to a rider. 父さんを止められるのはただ一人。俺だ！
With that, we're going to have to end today's episode. Hope you enjoyed watching all these Progrise keys. We're going to be back with part 2. And hopefully in part 2, that little journey through the MetsubouJinrai net web space hopefully won't have any adverse effects. So remember to like and subscribe so you know when the next part's coming out, but it's pretty much going to be soon.
please stay tuned and look forward to the next episode promptly. We will see you soon.